Imagine yourself driving down a road on the way to your only child's graduation. You're so proud of them and it's one of the happiest days of your life. Suddenly, a car comes speeding right towards you. It's a drunk driver. You crash and get terribly injured and don't get to see your child graduate. Things like this happen every day because of drunk drivers, and no one seems to do anything about it. In the state of Virginia, the charge for drunk driving is a Class 4 misdemeanor, which is only a maximum of $250. We are letting these terrible people get away with driving while under the influence, hurting themselves and other people. In fact, just a few weeks ago, a man was 4.5 times more drunk to drive than the legal limit and crashed into a young woman's car, seriously injuring her. She broke her neck, 2 ribs, and had brain damage. This man had to pay $200 and walked away. A poor young woman, so innocent, probably driving to work or school, was almost killed because of a stupid, careless, drunk driver. And he got away with it so easily. It is true that some states, such as Montana, have bigger charges than here in Virginia. In Montana, if you are drinking while driving and get in an accident, you have to pay anywhere from $400 to $1,750, or go to jail for 7 days to 6 months, depending on the seriousness of the accident. Us as Americans really need to step up and get a law that says drunk drivers will not get away with driving while under the influence. We need to make sure they have to pay more than $250. They deserve to go to jail or pay a lot of money for their stupid mistakes. If you want to drink, stay home, or when you go out, make sure you have a ride that was not drinking whatsoever. In a lot of states, during holidays, they give out free taxi rides to anyone who was drinking to keep everyone who wasn't safe. This is preventing accidents from happening, but not very many. Drunks are very arrogant, and they think they are good drivers when they are drunk, and their reaction time is lessened. They think they won't hurt anybody, and they think if they do, they'll get away with it. Obviously, they are not good drivers, and they will hurt people, but it is true that they are very likely to get away with it. Some people are just lazy or do not want to argue with the government to save lives. But one of the lives being taken could very easily be theirs. I have very strong feelings towards the subject of drunk driving, and I personally think it should be eliminated altogether. Overall, drinking and driving do not go together, and unless you don't want to see your kids graduate or get married, help eliminate the problem right away.